and basically argue with other Wednesday fans about Wednesday.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Rotherham Sheffield Wednesday review. Now this will be a tough game because they will be looking for this win, because they have not won a game, I believe, since the 1st of January. So they will be looking to get this win, especially to do one over on us, it being rivals and all that kind of stuff. So let's see if we can get all 3 points today. It would be nice if we could. Have a little bit of bragging rights, but also have that whole situation where we have the insurance in sense that we can start pushing on a little bit, because we've had that whole thing the last 2 games before the Millwall game. We had so many chances and didn't take them. Didn't have many against Millwall, but the ones that we had, we should have taken straight away, and it's Cat 22. So the team news is Westwood, Palmer, Fox, Bannon, Thornley, Jow, Reach, Boyd, Hutchinson, Hector and Fortieri. Sutter, Dawson, Lazaro, Iaffa, Pelapusi, Aaron, Newhue and Fletcher. So he hasn't put in the new lads in like people have wanted him to do, but I think he's just slowly getting them used to where the surroundings are and getting them used to playing. Because some of them I don't think have played in a while. So let's see what happens there. But they will get in the squad. It's just going to be a matter of time when it gets brought in. You never know, it might be one in the second half. He might not. Let's see what happens. Fezzi and Zhao up front, very paced, very quick. I like that. It gives a little bit of speed going forward. So let's see how we do, and hopefully we can get all 3 points today. So let's be fair, that first half was all Rotherham. They had the better chances, they had the better play. They just looked more up for it, and we've gone back to looking like we've got a mistake in us at the back. Hector's not been very good this game. He's been immense the last couple. This game it seems like he's just not there at all. Really struggling at times, and there striker Smith has really got under his skin. Properly got under his skin, and he's got to be careful, because if he reacts he could be off. But we do go 1-0 ahead, which is fantastic. Fortieri getting the goal and getting off the mark. And then 2 minutes later, they make it 1-0. We just didn't concentrate, let them in. Hector mistake as well. And it was just very poor by us. We thought our defence was getting solider and better, but this game it's really just not looked that good at all. It looked really poor, if I'm honest. Our defence looked a bit shaky. They've been at us more. Zhao been utterly lazy this game. He's just been really bad, and it must frustrate Bruce, because like he's probably worked really hard in training all this week, and then he gets that. He's just not looked interested. He don't look bothered. It's not working. Fourth area needs to go further forward a little bit more. Reach had a great chance before we scored. We could have made it 1-0. Hit the wrong side of the post. It's just one of those games where you can feel that if we're not careful, they could either nick it and win it, or they could beat us by a couple, because we are quite poor at the back today. I'm hoping Bruce goes in there and gives them a bit of a rollicking and tells them to get the finger out of their arse, because they are not performing well at all. Boyd has done okay at times. Reach up and down. Bannon hardly been in the game. We really struggled that half. Really struggled to get anything properly going. Bezzy getting the goal, fantastic. That'll do confidence some good. Let's hope he can get another one. But apart from that, it's been all Rotherham, and if we don't change it up in the second half, it could be the same. I wouldn't mind seeing 2 of the new lads come on, Aaron's and either or, well, 3, forgot. Some of the new lads come on just to freshen it up a bit, because we are looking poor. But then how do you kind of change that? We've gone from having a really good clean sheet record for a while, and now we conceded again due to a silly mistake. So we need to be careful here. It's not great. It's 1-1, and we really could do with 3 points. How can they? I'm going to say this as it is, to be fair. We got outplayed in this game, and we got freaking lucky right at the end. Rotherham wanted this more. They go 2-1 up in the second half, and they were all over us. They were playing much better. Hector was poor today, really poor. Poorest game we've seen him in a Wednesday shirt. There were times where Fortieri got the better of their man. There was a case where the Rotherham player should have been sent off because it was a dreadful tackle, but only got a yellow. Thornley went down with a very nasty head injury, and we had 8 minutes of added time, which actually went on to be 99. So we get the goal thanks to Dominic Iorfa. Fantastic. We're all going mental. Fortieri looked like he's running and jumped into the Wednesday crowd to celebrate. I think as he come back down, some Rotherham fans have come onto the pitch and stuff. More about that later next week, I think. And Fortieri has been booked again because he already had one yellow card for a bad tackle, and he's been booked for over celebrating by the sounds of it. It's very much what happened with Sterling. That was it either this year or last year when he scored against Bournemouth and he got a red card and got sent off. It's that stupid thing like you're not allowed to over celebrate anymore. I get the whole like jumping into the crowd, it's safety stuff. But it's a last minute equaliser for us. And you're not allowed to celebrate it. It's strange. Even Steve Bruce couldn't understand why he'd been sent off. I think he's going to miss the Swansea and Brentford game. So he should be fit for the United game, but well, not fit, able to fit for the United game, but we just get him back and then now we're losing him again, which is a real shame because we just got him back from injury, started to play okay, not back to thing, and now you're going to have to start again by getting his fitness back up. They could open the door for someone like Winnell to come in though. Zhao was poor today, he was dreadful, but we as a team were so poor. Then there is a big clear out to be done in this summer, and I think Steve Bruce knows that, but I think he's gonna have to start having a think who we can pick in his next game, because we were poor today. We were very poor. Rotherham should feel very hard done by today. They deserved all 3 points. They really did. We were dreadful. But it's 2-2. We got a draw and we'll take that. And as it stands, Sheffield United are winning, so they're top of the league. Some fans are going to be watching that and stuff and saying stuff about that. But at the end of the day, Sheffield United have been bloody superb this year, let's be honest with you. So let's go into next week looking where we can improve in training, where we have been dreadful. We need to improve. This is the first game where at the back we've been diabolical at times, but Thornley's probably going to be out for a couple of games as well, just because it was a head injury. He did really well today, but looked really bad injury when he went off. But it's a draw that we don't really deserve, but it's not a loss, so we'll take that in the end.
Don't forget to go to outtalk.co.uk after this video.